Madam President, request permission to speak as if in morning business.
Without objection.
Thank you, Madam President. I am happy to be on the floor here this morning to give the announcement and the update about the running of the 42nd Iditarod in my state of Alaska, an extraordinarily famous and fabulous sporting event where man and dog test the elements over a course of almost 1,100 miles, beginning in Willow, Alaska, and going all the way to Nome. This year, there were 69 teams that started out, and the first team crossed the finish line at 4 a.m. Alaska Standard Time this morning. And it was one of those races that truly came down to almost a photo finish, with the leaders trading off literally in the last several hours. A situation that we honestly haven't seen in quite some time with the Iditarod. So with that buildup, I am pleased to announce that this year, Dallas Seavey has become the winner of the 42nd running of the Iditarod, beating out Ali Zirkle by 2 minutes and 22 seconds. He and Ali Zirkle battled it out in the last hour of the race, with the not even understanding that the front runner who had been in place of Ali and in place of Dallas, Jeff King, had to scratch because of a ground blizzard on the ground that forced him off the trail, losing his sled and effectively having to call and ask for assistance. So a very, very dramatic ending to a pretty fascinating race. The weather has been problematic throughout. We had warm weather conditions at the outset of the race, and then to have the weather be really the number one opposition at the end made it something that we're going to be talking about for years here. Madam President, you have had the opportunity to attend the ceremonial start of the Iditarod. You know the excitement when you have 60 to 70 dog teams, mushers and all of their supporters around, handling the dogs, literally 1,000 dogs in the downtown area of Anchorage. It's really quite exciting. It's a fabulous way to come to understand the history of the Iditarod, but more importantly, to understand the mindset of some of these mushers and the dedication that they have to this sport and the passion that they have for their dogs. This year, I was in the chute, and I like to visit with each of the mushers as they're coming down. Dallas Seavey was there in the chute, and I'm talking to him, and he was really excited about the course because he says this is going to be fast. It's going to be the quickest course that we have seen, and he said it's just perfect for someone like me who is young and fit and can stand up on his sled and literally be running next to his sled the whole way. 3 mushers later is Jeff King. And Jeff is telling me this is the perfect race for us older guys. Jeff is my age. He says it's perfect because it takes the maturity and the wisdom and having been through a series of these Iditarods to know just exactly how to handle a course like that. Well, Madam President, I think both of them were right. When we saw truly the energy and determination of young Dallas Seavey. Dallas, 2 years ago when he won for the first time, was the youngest musher to win. He demonstrated a level of energy and determination that truly just knocks your socks off. But what Jeff King was able to do really with his methodical planning and the strategy that goes into that race is certainly to be embraced. And then, of course, Ali Zirkle, 44-year-old woman, demonstrating once again that tough, independent female spirit. By gosh, she was in there all the way. This is the second year now that she has come in. Actually, it's not the second year that she's come in second. She has come in second more times, apparently, than any other musher out there. Dallas Seavey broke the Iditarod record this morning at 4 a.m., coming in at 8 days, 13 hours, 4 minutes and 19 seconds. He shaved off almost 5 hours from John Baker's previous win back in 2011. So a lot of firsts, a lot to be celebrated. There are still more out on the trail. When I talked to Dallas just about an hour ago to congratulate him, he said, I said, you must be pooped. You're ready to go to sleep after 8 days. And he says, well, I'm going to wait up for my dad. His dad, Mitch Seavey, is in third place at this point in time. We expect him to be coming across the finish line. But I said, isn't it nice to know that after all the years that your dad waited up for you, you get to wait up for your dad before you take a break here. But Alaskans are pleased with the outcome. We are happy again to celebrate amazing athletes, both human and canine, doing amazing things in an amazing state. So pleased to be able to announce today's results and thank the indulgence of the chair. And with that, Madam President,